Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm going to use my Green Witch Tarot. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It greatly helps my channel. With that, those two just fell out. So we have, the conflict, the Tower, and the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Swords. What do you need to focus on? The Nine of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Pentacles. And energies wanting to come in. We have Strength card, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands. Overall energy, the Seven of Cups. All right. I kind of feel like, because this Seven of Cups came out here, I kind of feel like you're thinking about creating this Tower moment, or that you're looking at things like you're thinking about doing something big, or you're thinking about rebuilding something, or my eye looked at that butterfly, and I feel like some big change is happening, or you're thinking about that, or it's kind of on your mind, or like could have to do with money, because I see her holding this pouch here, and I was just, money, career. I almost feel like is there a tower? Are you in a tower moment? And you're like, well, everything's already fallen apart as it is. Everything's already come down. And I feel like this may be opening up yourself to new possibilities, even though this may have happened to you, right? Something may have caught you by surprise, and it's kind of messed everything up, and you're like, oh, I just give up now, right? Like, this is crazy that this happened, right? That these things are happening, and you're like, I kind of feel like you want to give up. But I feel like be open to the possibility that this happened for a reason, to show you something different, right? To show you this Nine of Cups, to show you something different, to open up a new pathway. Even though I kind of feel like this is something unexpected, but don't look at it as something that is trying to block you or stop you. Look at it as something that is trying to show you that that opportunity was not the best one for you, that there's something bigger and better waiting for you. And being open to the possibilities. And I feel like kind of that's what that Seven of Cups is be open to the possibilities, that this door shut for some reason, and that there's a door opening up over here for you. And to work on that perspective, right? Because instead of taking that perspective of this has happened to me, say this has happened for me, to show me something else. It's all about, this is what I say many times in my readings, it's all about how you perceive it. When these challenges happen to you, when these blockages happen to you, when these things happen to you, do you see it as an opportunity to learn and grow from and to move in a different direction, or do you see it as something that is kind of holding you back and putting those walls up around you? It could just be temporary, right? It could be temporarily putting those walls around yourself and then giving yourself time to process and work through it, and then saying, okay, how can I turn this around, right? How can I make lemonades from this lemon situation? All right. This could have to do with a relationship. It could be a recent breakup that you had, or something that you really loved, or something that really made you happy, that it kind of fell apart. Look at this. Now we have the Four of Swords again. And again, I feel like it's kind of looking at it as, okay, how can I free myself from this? And how can I look at this and turn this around to see it differently? We have the Knight of Cups. I feel like that's kind of getting your emotions and your feelings back on track. And then look at this. We have the Lovers over here. So something, I feel like the Two of Cups is, I feel like the Lovers is a stronger connection, and I feel like it's more powerful than the Two of Cups. That's what I feel, especially since this is a major arcana card. So this, you know, obviously is at a higher level. But I feel like it's over here it was like a 2, but over here it's the Lovers, right? So I feel like it's something that you enjoy or you love, or that gives you more of a sense of fulfillment over here, especially with this nine of Cups over here. Oh, look at this. Then we have the Tower again. the Tower. But I feel like over here it's kind of, this has happened. I feel like this Tower over here has happened to you and it's caught you by surprise, and it's like, whoa, now what do I do? But I feel this Tower over here is building something that's bigger and better, and it's stronger and it's sturdier, right? That this tower that you're building over here, right, it's come down, realized it, but you're building something, right? You're working on building something that is stronger. Again, it's all about perspective and how you're seeing it and how you're looking at it, and saying that this is a bigger, better opportunity for you over here. Energies that wants to come in for you. I love that. I feel like it's kind of building up your strength and your confidence. It's kind of, I feel like it's coming up with new ideas and heading in a new direction. I feel that with this Knight of Wands here, I feel like it's heading in a new direction here with this. And it's like, let me think about this. I feel that I'm being pulled. I feel like I'm being guided. I feel like I'm being directed in a new direction here. Oh, look at that. And then we have the Sun. I love it. So we have the Tower, which turned into the Sun, which the Sun is inside here that is trying to come through. Like you built this tower around the Sun, and the reason why it's coming apart is because so that the Sun can shine, so that the Sun can come out. Oh, look at that. And then we have 10 of Cups. A lot of the readings that I've been doing, like the energies of the 10 of Cups is coming out kind of in that future energy, and I love that. And it's about that emotional fulfillment and that happiness and seeing things. I love the 8 of Pentacles because to me, I feel like the 8 of Pentacles is doing something in a different way, like seeing things differently, having a different perspective. And then we have the Death card. Definitely, I feel that you've got 2 towers and you have the Death card. And definitely you can look at this as doom and gloom. You can look at this as something very scary and overwhelming. But the Death card means the end of something, right? Laying something to rest and finalizing something. But it also, I feel that it's that transition, and it's that transformation, and it's that change. And it's like, do you want to stay in something that feels heavy or has cracks to it, or is unstable, or isn't what you thought it was going to be? Do you want to stay in that, or do you want to kind of go through this Tower and these death energies in order to like release that and let that go and find, you know, this Sun card and the 10 of Cups and the Lovers card, right? And to have those new beginnings and to head in a different direction and give yourself that opportunity to head in a new direction rather than, right, and seeing things differently rather than accepting things for the way that they are. Even though any kind of big changes, I feel that it's big changes for you, but I feel that it's very positive. And I feel like it grows, and I feel like it blossoms, and it becomes bigger, and it becomes better, and going through it is definitely no fun, but I feel that when you come out on the other side, you're like, wow, right? I've learned a lot from this situation. I'm really feeling good. But if you're not open to the possibilities of these changes, and you see these as a negative, and you see these as something that is trying to hold you back, then that's what the energy is going to be, and that's kind of what you're surrounding yourself with. And you kind of have to see, again, that perspective that you have about the situation. All right, let's grab a Star Dragons card. When you're going through it, it's hard to see, right? It's hard to see and understand. But when the dust starts to settle, then you're able to see it in a different way. Protection, finding what's important, right? And maybe that's what all this is finding what's important. What is really important here, right? Kind of stripping things down and figuring things out and saying, what's really important to me here, right? What is, and with that being the Sun and the Ten of Cups, like what is really truly important in life? What is truly important that I want to focus on and where I want to put my energies towards? Is it trying to fight for a relationship or a situation that is not fulfilling and is not bringing you that fulfillment, and you're not being treated the way you know you deserve to be treated? Or it's something that, you know, you're on this roller coaster and it's constant up and down? Like, is that what's important? Or is it, okay, I need to let that go, and I need to focus on what is important and having those relationships that bring me joy and happiness, right? That bring me on a higher level. Let's grab a Whispers of Healing. We have Hydrate, and then I felt like this one too. We have Growth. Hydrate. I feel like those two are kind of related, because it's like when you're not hydrated, when something isn't hydrated, you know, it's dehydrated, it's shriveled, and it's just come in within itself. And I feel like when you hydrate it, then it expands and it grows, and that goes with growth, and it gives it that opportunity, and it has that hydration. And it's like, you know, hydrating yourself, working on yourself, not something that I feel like this is dehydrating you, but this is hydrating you, like, if that makes sense. And kind of looking at that and saying, what fills up your cup, right? What fills up your cup? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? What brings you excitement? What gives you focus? What gives you passion? What are those things or those people that hydrate your world? Not the people who take away and dehydrate your world, those people that hydrate your world, or those things that you do, right? Or those situations that you put yourself in where you feel that you are hydrating your life. Hydrate your life. All right, let's grab a animal oracle. Hydrate your life. We have two that pulled out here. So we have Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind. Love that, because definitely it's time for a beginner mind. With 2 towers and the Death card, is time for a beginner mind, and how are you going to look at this and perceive this? And then we have Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. Love that, because I feel like it's see the big picture on how this is affecting you, right? What is dehydrating you? What is hydrating you? See the big picture, how these things are affecting you. I love that. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.